Can I ask why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in the courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. That Balony. They're Balony. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted killer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him. So, none of us are in a position to question the matter. This really is a dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackquill. So you have heard of him, have you? You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Why the long face all of a sudden? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill! The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? Ha 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 ha! Never fear! I myself will be there to protect you! That's reassuring. Very reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright. I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? What? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. I hadn't even noticed that I was barefoot, and that I didn't feel shoes around my feet. What? Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed till just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright? These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! My favorite pair, in fact! Thank you for bringing them to me! You must truly be on the side of justice after all! Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective? Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I didn't even think that phrase could actually work for real. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't even notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective. So let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. We'll make this a little longer because I think we're about done with the case today. I don't want to end it right here and then be like 5 minutes or so later and have to edit it in. This is just awful! Terrible, I say! Somebody help! Oh, look. It's Mr... What was it again? Finch? No, no! The name's Filch! Phineas Filch! Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible! Terrible, I tell you! Come quick! Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Nine-Tails mask! The Amazing Nine-Tails... Oh, right. The wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this! Someone must have killed him! What? Who would do such a thing like that? Let's go talk over there in private. Well, I already know well, probably everyone should know the case right now. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside the mask. Okay. We got a lot of evidence, like, what, 11 pieces of evidence? So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Nine-Tails has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya? Yes. I mean, no. Just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me in my bandit mask, and you in that demon mask of yours! Demon mask? Wonder if I could make it big. Why are you saying this now? Didn't Athena have this conversation with you before and you said that, yeah, right? Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't actually... Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Nine-Tails' murder already. Okay, let's just get right into it. The Amazing Nine-Tails. The Amazing Nine-Tails is our village's savior. And don't you forget it! His trademark's a gold cape made to look like 9 fox tails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked a monster craze, revitalizing Nine-Tails Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh. Amazing Nine-Tails really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero round here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Why do you remind me of the Happy Mask salesman for some reason? Anyway, come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Nine-Tails. I know! A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Well, he banged up against you, that's what. It could be taken out of context, too. Keep it! I got lots more! Amazing Ninetales Glossy. A photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Vale from becoming a ghost town. I love how it says Amazing Ninetales Glossy. Like, that's glossy. That right there's a glossy. So, you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? When you say that, that makes even more sense. What happened? What happened? Well, golden fur, Amazing Ninetales mask. Something tells me, something tells me, what's his name? Rex Kyuubi had the mask or something, and threw it out the window, or something like that, so that no one would ever find out he was the wrestler, obviously, but it was kind of obvious to begin with. That's only part of it! The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event! The word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Timataro! You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are! We love conspiracy theories, too! Like the mayor's diabolical plot! The mayor of Tinmatown? What is he plotting? Rumor has it, he's planning on releasing Timataro! That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite the tale. Ain't finished yet! There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales! He vowed to battle the mayor of Tinmatown and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I even tried. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember? Okay, I think this might be the final question, maybe. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance, like Mr. Kyuubi said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about the small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed! I was with Mayor Tinma's aide! Florent LaBelle's his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright. Only thing that's weird is... No. We don't have a picture of him. And that black picture just... that silhouette kind of makes him look suspicious right now. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time! Didn't see a soul pass by! And if I did, that security camera there would have spot him! So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt! This here's the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales! What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait! I just thought of something! Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look! There's even a spot where some fur is missing! Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Oh, come on, Apollo! Someone with white hairs who is linked to the murder and is against the merger? No way. Could the Amazing Nine Tails and the Alderman actually be best buds? Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh, no. It's nothing, no. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she does work here. Okay. Alright. I guess that wasn't it. I would have thought it'd be it. Maybe I will just split this up or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll make it an hour long or close to it because it's getting close to the, what, 45 minutes or something? Maybe she's here. No, I don't want to present you anything. I want to move. Get out of my way. No. Yokai Lane. Jinxie! I want you to answer a question for us. Oh, look. There's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. A charm to make better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to the soy milk. Jinxie, hey! It's me! Eek! It's the demon! Ah! Not another warding charm. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello. My name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait! How do I know that you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax! I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor Trucy. Poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an, interesting character, huh, Apollo? Okay. So... You know anything about this? Wait. Jinxie's a huge fan of the Amazing Nine Tails. She'd probably freak out if I showed her this mask without the guy in it. Oh, come on. What are you thinking? It would crush her if she figured out her favorite wrestler is dead. Guess I'll spare her the grief, and although she really could use a reality check. That's what a question mark means, that face. Okay, the incident. Jinxie, Do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Tenmataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that! Huh? But you said Tenmataro murdered the alderman. It's okay. Oh, it's okay, Jinxie. You cut. What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such things as monsters. What? Did someone come up to you and... Someone's blackmailing her or something. What? What's gotten into her? So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human? No, you're still a demon. I give up. It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenmataro for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. Ah, that's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright then. Seriously? I gotta go through this again. Okay. Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer? I saw him with my own eyes. Tenmataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Or more like, what? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled onto the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro too. Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air? I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw. Don't be ridiculous. Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly too. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Nine Tails' true identity? Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean expose? As in strip them naked? No! Eek! You even think like a demon! The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask.
To have your mask torn off in is the worst humiliation a wrestler could ever suffer.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
And that is why the mask was thrown out the window.
So you see, the unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it.
No one can stop the amazing Nine Tails.
Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out?
Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound.
A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific?
My memory kind of fuzzy, but I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound.
Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff?
Good question. I've never heard anything like that. It's not shown on the scroll either.
How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed.
Then what's the deal with Tenmataro What's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Okay. And got a statement. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier?
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell.
What? Mr. LaBelle?
Papa's aide.
Oh, right. That other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. The guy who we don't know what he looks like yet. And what exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime.
Village superstitions?
They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul.
And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here.
Hey! Come to think of it... Huh. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey! You there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special events thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Nine Tails Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery.
The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer.
Bueno! Next stop, the Manor foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. Okay, and I don't even think I talked in Jinxie's voice, but whatever. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left on the sill. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Eek! It's yokai! Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you? I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch.